Lyd is competing in our first Strongman competition in 3 weeks. We got some really heavy events that we're training for. Let's find out how we can maximize our performance.
Let's go. What should
You got it backwards, so the left one first, and then put the right one on top of it.
Yeah. We're gonna load this first.
No, I want you to do the empty log again. Clean it and try to settle in the front rack. Let that log like settle, and then force yourself to get your legs underneath it and put force into it. Good.
I did have to do a few push presses with it.
This is a good drill, so pick the axle up, so clean into a front rack. All you're doing, don't try to press, just dip and drive with your legs. Don't press. Do like 3 or 4 more times. One more. Just feel like you can put it down. You feel like that, like if you were to just push really hard with your legs, how it would like come up. Like you're actually kind of holding it back.
Yeah.
So that's what we want with a dip and drive. You want to think like if you just dip and push really hard with your legs, don't try to press the weight at all. Like the weight would come up about to your forehead.
Yeah.
Because with that, once you press with your legs and it gets to here, all you have to do is kick your triceps on and finish the press with your head through.
That's what I kind of did last time when I did I kind of did a jerk with it where I dipped under it.
Yeah, you got to go for it. That's the thing, especially with log, because it's a larger diameter.
Yeah.
People aren't aggressive with it. They dip like halfway and they're like, eh. And it gets out in front of them, and then that's why you see so much of this. Like they keep dipping and driving, and the log comes up halfway, and they end up coming back down to the front rack and resetting and going for another press. So you have to commit and like just be like, I am bending my knees, like try to like kind of break the floor, put some tension in your glutes, get down. And you don't even need to be aggressive with the dip. You can come down slow, but once you reverse that strength, it's got to be aggressive. Like put that force into the implement and get it moving vertically. Sit low. Dip, push. Good. Nice. You're a strong man competitor now.
I know. I'm trying not to stress too much about my performance because it's like first time, you know.
Just have fun with it. It'll be a good time.
Yeah.
Nice. Yep, power. Get underneath it. Straight up and underneath. So hold on. Flip this. Put this in a good position.
Flipping.
The tank has a good cue for this. Think like, so you don't want to be so arched and like squeezing your butt that you're extended in the front rack. Kind of think like relax your glutes after you front rack. Flare your lats to keep that high front rack position. You're dipping hips back a little bit. And then as you drive, and jerk, like extend and then catch. Does that make sense? The point is to relax your hips and then dip them back. So then as you drive, you can extend your hips and extend and then jump under it.
Like double extension instead of tricky.
Yeah. A mistake I've made, and I would say a lot of lifters make, is it's like a strict press. Like they get into the front rack and they extend their hips fully. So then when you dip and drive, you're coming so far forward, you're not really getting a lot of power into the implement.
Okay.
It's hard because you got weight up on you, but try to like relax the hips a little bit and then dip and drive under it. So why I've been having you do so many runs is because we need to get it as efficient as possible. So you don't need to run the whole yoke over the line. You literally need the front of it to cross this line. And then once you cross, the judge is going to give you the down command. You can put it down, flip around, and come back.
So it's like with a sprinter, even if they're back here, their toes in front of the line. Oh. Taylor has been upping my volume gradually as the weeks go. So I was doing like 4 sets or so, now I'm doing 5. And we're shortening the length, so we're not quite going competition length, and that's just to help my body being able to recover, focus on the turnaround with the yoke rather than the actual distance. Otherwise, it's going really well. I've been able to add weight every week, so that's really cool.
The speed with the down and back run, especially 100 feet, 120 feet, is really going to predicate on the spin and return of the yoke. So when you're running that distance, you don't need to train constant at 100 to 120 feet. You want to train more like 50 feet and work on the transition at the line. So we're working on getting over the line efficiently, not running the yoke past the line, and then the turn, repicking and coming back. So we're going to work up to comp weight, and then we're just going to do one run of it. So running a yoke, strongman yoke, especially really heavy weight, you want to belt up as much as you can and have a good amount of supportive equipment on. So I recommend a soft belt and the hard belt, just to be able to take advantage of that intra-abdominal pressure, stabilize your trunk. One wrong step can be really risky in these type of events, especially working up over 300 pounds for the females and then 500 pounds for the males. I've run as much as like 1,000 pounds on the yoke, and it's definitely a big factor is getting the belt pressure in there. Yep. That's a lot better, good. So we're walking the course to make sure that we know where to take the yoke. So from that starting position, you're going to come down to here. Literally just this much of the yoke needs to come across. So just barely get the yoke across the line, you can turn. So in this instance, I'll be the judge and give you the turn command, and then you'll come back.
Oh, okay. Is it turn command?
Cross the yoke over this line, just the front of it, and down, and then you can turn. Like, I'm not telling you to turn, I'll just say down.
Oh.
But then you can spin around and go back to the other side. Correct. So commands, Get set on the yoke, athlete ready, set, go. Got that?
So you tell me when to go.
Yeah, I'll be like, drop my hand. Athlete ready, nope. So step out. This is good though, because everybody does this. Under the yoke, but don't pick it. Don't start it all, just be tight and ready to go. And then once I say athlete ready, you can give a nod if you want, or just don't say anything. Usually an audible response is better. Set, go. Pick the yoke and start walking. Athlete ready, set, go. Down. There you go. Keep moving. Short, quick steps. We're almost there. Good work. It's a lot, right? That's why I didn't have you going like every week doing that. And another good coaching point, you will need to finish here. The front of the yoke needs to get to this point, but it's all good. 99 feet. It makes more sense to have that solid white line as the turn line rather than a ambiguous, like in between two hash marks.
That makes sense.
So also just, you can think about it as like the full yoke. At the end of the run, the full yoke needs to cross this white line.
Okay. That was right there.
Yeah. All right, so literally this is giving the stone handles. So you roll the stone on top, center it just the same way you would center a stone to pick it normally. And then you're just gonna pull these straps up on either side. Gripping it isn't necessarily comfortable, but again, it's like taking a stone that doesn't have anything to grip and giving it something to grip. And then what I'll usually do is just simple RDLs. But what I did when I got this was I took like the heaviest stone that like I could kind of pick but couldn't quite get, and just did sets of 8 with it. And then I was able to eventually just crush it in competition. So
How does it fit around?
give me the 186 to the 175.
And does that expand that strap?
No. They do make longer ones though now.
That stone still is technically long.
Just try to keep the tacky surfaces off of it. Come give that a try. So grab one handle and the other. Nice.
Feels pretty good.
It just allows you to get some more volume in, so you're able to.
I feel stronger doing it without it for some reason, because I feel like I can get more like of my arm around it.
Yeah, I mean, this one's a little wonky, I think, but like you can't just rep a stone out like that without it. I mean, maybe you can. You do stones every single week.
Just once. I used to do it twice a week. Now I'm just doing it once.
I've been finding that with all the other stuff that I've been doing, the volume really gets me when I get
Yeah.
So grab a hold, try to, same technique, but just grabbing your hands in between those. See if you can do like 6 to 8. Kind of have to finagle the position a little bit to get it centered. You don't have to lock it out, but just stand about halfway with it. So we're gonna do it to this platform, and then we'll definitely do it to the 48. No, we're just gonna do the 126 and we're gonna send it. So just load it to the 44 first. Good.
Nice.
Now roll to the 48. Come on, strong pick. Roll it in. Crush and extend.
Nice.
Good work.
Push.
It's gonna come back to my head. Thanks.
Take like a minute, but let's see if we can do it to the 52. That looks really good though. Yes. And it's like the speed of each stone. Like,
They already laid it out. They can just
yes.
walk up and do it.
That was close. And you know you don't have to load that to that, right? So like that's pretty good.
I said.
But again, like we hit the lip with the 48, so it's good to, like, you got it right to 52. So just be in that mindset with it the whole time.
I've been practicing.
Because the biggest thing is you're gonna have to try to pick the 175 now and practice with that a little bit.
I did practice with it last time.
We want to be fast with the first three, and then you can take your time and set up, and we'll give it, the 175 a good shot.
You want to hear something funny? I have 100 times better than 175. It's the truth. Like
I think it's the grippiness of it. 175.
slippery.
Even with the tack, I was coming up, and my hands were going like this, up
Yeah.
around the
Yeah,
sides.
no, I had a very hard time with the 175.
I can lift it off the ground now. There's a little bit
Yeah.
there. Is 175 something that you want me to work up to up here?
Yeah,
Okay.
because now we're gonna have to adjust to 95, 110, 126, 175. So cut out the 65. We start with the 95 to there, which you probably, let's see if you can do that one pretty easily.
95 to the 56.
Yeah. Extend. Good. Awesome.
Okay.
There you go, guys. Done with that training session. If you want to see more Strongman content, you can also follow me on Instagram or check out the PWRBLD coaching page. Putting out more and more content every day and hoping to continue to grow the Strongman community within the PWRBLD gym. Until next time, keep lifting those heavy weights. Hold strong. Are you looking for high-level coaching like this but can't afford it? No worries, I got you covered. Join the Fox Strength and Performance School community, where I post articles and videos weekly that I specifically use to help coach my clients both online and in person. Just some extra resources to help them maximize their performance and pursue their goals. Not only are you getting these extra details on how you can improve your lifts, but you're also getting a community of powerlifters and strongmen that are really motivated and supportive to help you achieve your goals, but also just inspire and motivate you on a daily basis to keep doing better. So if you're interested, click the link below and let's get your account set up. I hope to see you in the community soon. Until next time, keep lifting those heavy weights. Hold strong.